well. My YouTube channel. Okay, what is a long vowel? Tell me in the chat. What is a long vowel? Hello, YouTubers. You're going to watch this video back. Okay. OMG. Why are we saying OMG? You don't know? All right. So a long vowel, as a native speaker, it has been a while. As a native speaker, I did not know what the heck a long vowel was. In an hour? Nope, that's not a long vowel. Can anyone give me a word with a long vowel sound? Can anyone give me a word with a long vowel sound? Okay, give me a word with a long vowel sound. Come on. All right, very good. So a long vowel is when you're saying the name of the vowel. Okay, thank you. The long vowel is when you're saying the name of the vowel. So when you're taught English, you were taught 26 letters. I see it, darling. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. You don't have to post it again. Thank you. Okay. You were taught 26 letters in the alphabet. However, it looks similar to your alphabet, but it's not the same. In English, the vowels make at least two different sounds. So the first sounds are the long vowel sounds. Hello, hello. The long vowel sounds. The long vowel sounds is when you say the name of the vowel. So A, E, I, O, U, and we have sometimes Y. Does anybody know why we say sometimes Y? Does anybody know why we say sometimes Y? Nope. Our is not a long vowel sound. Does anybody know why we say sometimes Y? Hello, doorbell. Anyone, anyone, anyone? You can tell me I don't know. If you don't know, that is the purpose of this class. Okay, very good. All right. So an example of why, Clara, the reason why we say sometimes Y is because the letter Y can sound like it can be a consonant too. No, only vowel. We're only talking about vowels. Okay, nope. O is not a long vowel sound. That is not O. If you do not hear A, E, I, O, or U in the word, it is not a long vowel sound. Excuse me. And with long vowel sounds, there are 7 different ways, at least 6 to 7 different ways to spell these sounds. And they don't teach you this. This is why you have trouble speaking. This is why you have trouble reading. This is why you have trouble spelling, writing. We're going over this in my group class. All right, so here we have 2 words. We have clarify. The letter Y sounds like the letter I, the long I sound, and dirty. The letter Y sounds like E here. So clarify, dirty. Okay. All right. So T is a version. EA is another way of spelling the long E sound. Okay. So when do we usually hear the long vowel sound? When do we usually hear a long vowel sound in English? We have a rule called VCE. So we have vowel, consonant. A consonant, can anybody tell me, if you're watching, can you tell me what is an example of a consonant? What is a consonant? What is a consonant? Very good. D. Okay. Anything else? M. Very good. B. Okay. B. T. C. All right. So with the long vowel sound, a student gave an example. VCE. VCE, thank you. VCE is vowel, consonant, E. Do you see this E? You're not going to say the E. You are not going to say the E. Give me an example of a word like this. Give me an example. Yep. Okay. I'm going to say the word in a moment. Good. Anybody else? Give me an example. Okay, an example like this word. Okay, great. Okay, so many students think that the letter A sounds like ah all the time. However, you don't say cock, you say cake, right? Cake. Do you hear that? A. A. All right. So the letter C here in this word, because the letter C makes two different sounds. The letter C sounds like k, k, k. The letter A sounds like A here. Why? Because the letter E doesn't make a sound. The letter E, thank you, the letter E loses its power and gives it to the letter A so it can say its name. So we have k, ache, cake, cake. Now, if we change out the letter, if we change out the first letter, we have the letter M sounds like ache, make, make. Okay. Or L, ache, lake, lake. Okay, so you can see vowel, consonant, E, L, ache. The E is silent. Okay, so I'm going to show you an example of the long vowel sounds with all the other letters, A, E. So the vowels, once again, are A, E, I, O, U. Now, let's see. Okay, so we have cape. We have, I usually use this example. We have, okay, so we have ape, cape. All right, here we go. This letter A, it is not ah, it is ah, ah. Cake is what, please? You want to ask, what is cake, please? Or what does cake mean? Okay, on your birthday, oh, that don't look like a cake. On your birthday, right? You eat cake. You sing happy birthday to you. You have cake, right? One cake. Okay. Cake. Cake, right. Okay. So we have ape, cape. Now, this letter A. The letter A makes three different sounds. A, 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 A. Here, it sounds like A. Many students do not pronounce these two letters correctly. They are friends. You need to acknowledge them. See, that's the thing. I want you to try to just see it for what it is and not translate. Thank you. I did not say it for a reason. Okay, thank you. TH sounds like ath, ath, ath. The letter L, athl. Now we have E. We don't have EAT, but remember the letter E is silent here as long as you have vowel, consonant, E. This is an athlete. Can you tell me what an athlete does? What does an athlete do? 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 Okay. We don't say practice. Still looking. Nope. They don't do sports. They play sports. An athlete plays sports. An athlete, no, we do not say do sport or does sport, no, or practice sport. No, we will never say practice sport. Athletes play a sport. Yes, athletes can run. Athletes can swim. Athletes can let's see, run, swim, jump high, kick a ball, catch a ball. Are chess players athletes? Not that I know of. Maybe that is classified as it, but I don't think, and in my opinion. I don't think that's not what comes to mind when I think of a chess player. Okay, so we have cape, athlete, kite, kite. Then we have note, note. So when you're in class, you want to take notes. So pay attention to the words that I'm using. Okay, note and cube, cube. Okay, so some of these we can, so let me take away athlete and let me put, this is a name of a man usually. I want to show you something. So these are the long vowel. These are the long vowel sounds, okay? Once again, the long vowel sounds are the names of the letters A, E, I, O, U. Cape, P, kite, note, cube. Now, if we remove the E, I'm going to show you something. So you just learned the long vowel sounds. Now in English, the vowels make another sound. They're called short vowel sounds. These are the trickiest ones, but I believe you can learn it and do it. They're written the same, right? The long vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. However, when do we usually hear short vowel sounds? So we have something called CVC. Okay. So remember, if you have a vowel, a consonant, and an E, we would have VCE. But let's say we take away all of these E's. We have other words. And these are usually the words that we're taught when we're children. Okay. So we have, oops, sorry, besides this one. Hold on. Oh, that's what I had. Okay. So we have cap. Thank you. Et, pet. It, kit. Not, not. Cub, cub. Cap. Cap. Pet. Kit. Not. Cub. These are the short vowel sounds. What are the short vowel sounds? Ah, eh. So now I want you to pay attention. I am not saying ah. It is not ah. Look at my tongue. When you say your letter A in your language, your tongue goes down and you could see the back of your throat. You say ah, ah. Do you see my tongue? Ah, 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 ah. In English, we're not saying ah, we're saying ah. Do you see my tongue going up? Ah, 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 ah. K, ah, p, cap. And another thing, you need to draw out your letters, especially the vowels. It is not cup. It is not cup. Bit. Get. No. No. Cap. Pet. Kid. Not. Cub. Open your mouth while you're watching me. If you do want to come to my class so I can see how you're opening your mouth and practice speaking with me, make sure you sign up for my class if you're interested. Today only, you sign up today. It is 8 classes for $100. It's usually $240. Today only. If you sign up today, it is $100 and you will get a free 30-minute class with me. If you sign up today, it will not be available tomorrow to sign up with $100. No. So make sure you sign up today. The class will start January 14th. So next week. I'm really excited. All right. So one more time. K, a, p, et, k, it, kit, n, ot, not, cub, cub. Alrighty. So now we also, so I showed you the letter A. The letter A, as I tell you, the letter A is a very special letter in English because depending on what letter it's next to, sometimes it does make a different sound. So the letter A, and in my class, let me see. In my class, you're going to be learning vocabulary on your house or the things in your house. You're going to learn vocabulary about animals. You're going to learn vocabulary. So you're not only learning vocabulary, but you're also learning the pronunciation with it. You're going to be learning the sounds with practical words. And I'm very, very excited about this. So when you take my class, you're not going to look at your house the same. You're going to know how to say certain words. You're going to know how to say, okay, you're in this room in English, you're in that room in English. Okay. All right. Yes. Happy New Year's, guys. All right. So remember in your head, A, this A over here sounds like, it is called the schwa sound. It is a schwa sound. It is a schwa A sound. We use this when we are describing one of something. So if somebody asks you, how many cars do you have? Many of you say, I have one car. Tell me in the chat, do you say this? Do you say I have one car? Do you say this? Do you say I have one car? Yes or no? No, you don't say that? Okay. Hello, Carla. Okay, great. Exactly. You say that. A lot of you say, let's see how many people say it. Yes or no? Yep, exactly. How many of you want to sound more like a native speaker? Put a hand in the chat. How many of you want to sound more like a native speaker? Put a hand in the chat. Put a yes in the chat. How many of you want to? Carla, you ready to? How many of you want to sound like a native speaker? So if you want to sound like a native speaker, today is the day you learn this trick. We are never going to say, I have one car again. You're going to simply say, I have a. You see that? This is called an article. I have a car. I have a car. We do not say I have one car. No. I have a car. I have a car. Now, I want you to see this. When we're speaking, you're not going to hear a native speaker say, I have a car. We're going to say, I have a car. I have a car. Do you hear that? I have a car. Okay, put it in the chat. I have a car. 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 We're just focused on right now. Thank you. Because y'all be getting it wrong. Nope, don't put it together. Nope, no. I ain't say put it together now. I did not say put it together when you're writing. When you're speaking, they used to say, I got a car. That's slang. We still do say that, but we're trying to go over grammatically correct English, okay? And not even say grammatically correct. We're going over standard English. So it's 100% okay to say, yes, I do have a car. Yes, you will sound like a native speaker if you say, I have a car. If you say, I have one car, you do not sound like a native speaker. Please stop putting the letters together. That is not correct. I didn't tell you to do that. When you are speaking, it's going to sound like I have a car. No, Who told you to put a two? Who told you to put two? Do you know what means? Do you know what means? Means one. This is what this means. So stop. You can't put I have one, I have two, one car. Who told you to put the two? Nobody. Nobody told you to put the two. All you need means one. I have a car. I have a kid. I have a child. I have I have a house. I have an account. So if you're at the bank, do you have an account with us? Yes, I have an account with us. I have a job. I have, I'm going to go to that one. So we only use if the letter starts with a consonant. Okay. I want to teach you something before I go on to the next. Ooh, I'm allergic to this. If you want to stop being poor, stop saying you're poor. You're not poor. If you have a talent, you're not poor. You're not using it. Are you good at cooking? Are you good at fishing? Are you good at drawing? Are you good at baking? Are you good at fixing things? You're not poor. Find out what you're good at and do it. You will not be poor again. Do something about it. You will not be poor again. Stop saying you're poor. Stop saying you don't have money. You have money. You have the mind to make money, but you got to do something about it. You can't just say, oh, if you keep on, listen. Before I go, words have power. Words have power. Stop saying things that you do not want in your life. If you want to make more money, you need to start saying, I make so much money. I don't know how, but I make so much money. And guess what? Opportunities and ideas are going to come to you. It's up to you to do the work. If you want to make more money, do something about it. Stop saying that you're poor. Okay. I have a bike. Very good. Excuse me. I don't have a car. Very good. I have a car. Yes. Do you have classes for slang? Yes. 1-to-1. I have a car. I have a car. Thank you. I just have a bike. I have a yacht, but I can say I have a can. No, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And HAVA is not a word. Okay, I have a bike. I have a 3-car. No, that is never going to be correct. If you have 3 cars, you need to say, so if it is more than one, you only use a for one. You only use a for one. Please put that in the chat. You only use a for one. You only use a for one. 1 car, you say, I have a car. 1 car, I have a car. 1 kid, I have a kid. 1 account, I have, sorry, this should be an account. I have a house. I have a job. 1 job. Instead of saying I have 1 job, I have a job. Please, if it's more than 1, so let's say you have 2 or 3 or 4, you're just putting the number, right? I have 2, then you need to make cars plural. You need to add an S or ES depending on the word. I have 2 cars. You're not putting an Do you see an here? No, you don't. So please stop writing that. There's no You're not poor. Stop saying that. Hello, Isabel. I've been great. How are you? Exactly. I have a friend. Very good. I have 3 cards. Please capitalize your I, please. All right, guys. Yes. Yes, I don't have a car yet. I have 2 cards. I have 3 cards. Very good. You only use a for one. Exactly. All right. I'm going to be going soon. I have a bike. Okay. It's my Now, we use an also for one, but it needs to start with a vowel. Remember the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. For example, I have an apple. I have an octopus, like that. But I do have to go, guys. If you're interested in opening your mouth in listening to me for an hour and 30 minutes in my group class, make sure you reach out to me. It's $100 for the 8 classes, 30 minutes. Sorry, an hour and 30 minutes each. I have 3 different time slots: 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., and 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay. Um, I do have to go. I have to go, guys. I hope you enjoy this video on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube at CCC Language Learning.